Hey guys, Cody Barton here. Welcome to my channel. And I wanted to share with you guys something new that we're doing in our business, and that is fix and flipping out of state. For those of you that might know me already, my company does fix and flip in Arizona. We wholesale properties in Arizona and Florida and a few other states. We also buy Airbnbs, and then we buy rentals in Arizona as well. And we've primarily, up until this point, only been wholesaling in the state of Florida. We don't really do any fix and flipping. My partner Pace, he does have some buy and holds there, and he's taken down properties there to flip before, but it's not something that I've ever been interested in doing, just because of the risk, and you have to put together a team and all of the things that come into into the involvement when you're flipping a property. And so we just hadn't done it, and so now it's something that we're going to get started with. So I want to share with you guys some of the most important things that you want to be paying attention to when you're going to be planning on fix and flipping a property, especially if you're going to be doing it out of state. I would definitely recommend doing it in state if it's possible in your market, but if it's really not, you can definitely do it out of state as well. Up until this point, as we've been flipping in Arizona, I never go to the properties. I never have to walk through them. I never have to meet with the contractors. I never have to do any of that part of the business. We have a really talented girl on our team named Anna that does all of that, which we're super grateful for, and she does a great job. And so we've gotten to this point where we now want to start expanding where we're doing our fix and flips. And so the most natural place for us to do it is in Florida, because we do multiple deals there every single month. So to maximize our profit, that's where we're going to go. And if you haven't seen the video that I've done already on my YouTube channel talking about how to maximize your profit per deal, make sure to check that YouTube video out so you don't leave money on the table behind that you should be taking with you, because you're already doing all of the hard stuff to get that deal. So check that video out. And guys, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, make sure subscribe, hit that notification bell. Always coming to you every single week with new content. So let's take a look at the house that we're buying. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna share my screen with you guys so you can take a look here. All right, here we are. So we'll look through at the pictures of this property. So we are under contract to purchase this right now at $140,000. And so the market value of this, once it's cleaned up a little bit, is going to be about $180,000 to $185,000. And so where you'd probably think, wow, that's really not the juiciest deal, there's not a huge spread there on this particular property, you're definitely right. But keep in mind, fix and flipping doesn't really mean that you need to fix everything. So as we're looking through the pictures of this property, you'll notice it's not like it's totally destroyed. It's very basic cosmetic stuff. So what we're going to go in and do on this particular home is, you'll notice there's popcorn ceilings. There's not fans in every bedroom. We're going to do new flooring and really just make sure everything else is working, because the comps that we have looked at and the comps that we've already analyzed this property against are not remodeled. So we could go and sell this property at $180,000, $185,000 without really doing that much work to this property. And so if we, take a look at, this individual property, there's really not that much that needs to be done to it. It really only needs, all in all, we've had our team already set up walkthroughs with, a couple different handyman that are going to do all the projects we need. We'll probably only end up spending about $6,000, give or take, a little bit more, a little bit less, based on, some of the uh-ohs that might come up for this individual home. But that's really going to be all that we spend here, because it's a pretty basic rehab. And so, when we're talking about the numbers on this particular deal, we're going to buy it for $140,000. We'll be, say $5,000, $6,000 into the rehab. Obviously, there's going to be some other costs there. If you've seen other videos that I've done where I break down, what are those costs when you're fix and flipping a property, like holding costs, hard money costs, utilities, those different things. You can, check out some of the other videos that I've done here. And so you can have a better understanding on, what those costs look like. So all in all, what we're expecting to make on this deal is we'll close on it for $140,000. And after all said and done, we're expecting to sell it around 180 to 185. And we're expecting to make anywhere from about $18,000 to $22,000. And so as all of our flips, we're not going to use our own money. We will use a private money lender or a hard money lender on this deal. And we'll make 18 to 22 grand on a deal that we have none of our own money into. And it's a very minor renovation, obviously, as you guys just saw. So what I did want to do, though, is share with you some of the things that you have to look for and to put your team together to make sure that you have a winning team that's going to be able to, get yourself set up for success for wherever you're flipping. So here are some of the things. So when we're looking at Florida, some of our money sources won't lend in other states. They're comfortable with Arizona, where we typically flip. So we had to reach out and establish a couple other private money relationships that would lend in Florida. The second thing is our crew to actually do the job. Obviously, our crew lives in Arizona. They're doing our Arizona fix and flips. And so we had to have Anna go find a crew. Basically, for this deal, it's just a handyman. And one of the things that you guys are probably going to notice here is we're doing a small renovation for our first project. And the goal for that is so that we're able to find a reliable crew that can do just some basic stuff, just some handymen that can go in and do these basic things, see if they do a good job or not, see how, they are to work with. So then we feel more comfortable taking down a bigger project after this, basic cosmetic one here, just to get our feet wet and to get a project going. The other thing is that, you need boots on the ground. Again, we can't send Anna to go drive these properties after, the crews have been there and done the work. We actually have to find somebody that can go to the property, walk through it, take a video of the condition of the property, share that with Anna so she could, again, review it just like she does for all of our Arizona properties and make sure that it's moving along, the progress has been made that the handymen have said have been made, and for us to be able to get them paid. The other thing is, some of those unknown market conditions, right? There's certain things that, weather obviously in Florida is, different than Arizona. There's hurricanes, there's other, things that happen. So there's some of those unknown market conditions that can come up, whether it's actually weather or whether it's, the age of the property or different things like that. So it's just another thing to be keeping in mind when you're entering a different market to fix and flip. And then the boots on the ground agent that's going to list the property. So in Arizona, we have Pace's wife, Laura. She lists all of our properties for us. That's my business partner's wife. So she lists all of our properties for a really low flat fee price, and she does a great job. And so she's not licensed in Florida, so we have to have a Florida agent that could list our properties for us. So what do? We have an agent that we found that we have a relationship with already that's willing to flat fee list our properties that we put up for sale out there. So that's what we did, was we just found an agent that would that's willing to do that for us out there. And then one of those final things is, homeowners insurance. Our agent that we use for homeowners insurance in Arizona doesn't do homeowners insurance in Florida. So that's another hurdle of, overcoming to make sure we have the insurance set up properly for that market. And these are just some of the things to keep in mind, whether you're fix and flipping in your own backyard or whether you're going to be entering into a different market to do your fix and flips. Just want to share with some of those things that we just encountered and are literally going through right now as we're getting this fix and flip started. So I'm curious to hear, if your goal in life is to do fix and flips, or if you're getting started to your first one, or maybe you're already fix and flipping. I want to hear from you in the comments below. If you have any questions on, this project, happy to answer those for you in the comments below. And I'm probably going to do a case study on this one as well. So once we buy it, when we do our quick rehab on it and resell it, I'll do another follow-up video showing, hey, here's how our first Florida flip went. Here are some of the challenges that we encountered, because there always is, because that's just part of business, is there's always things that are going to come up. And then I'm going to share with you how we overcame those and what did we end up making on the deal. So stay tuned for that. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask those below. And if you're getting any value from my channel, I'm going to ask you to do the same thing I do every video, is make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next video.